Hey, this is Mr. Drogemeyer. Thanks for joining me for our Algebra 1 lesson videos. Today we're looking in Unit 2 at lessons 8 and 9, which talk about interpreting an expression. And this is a bit of an extension from our last lesson where we were talking about the different parts of an expression. And so you'll notice these vocabulary terms are ones that we saw before. We have uh, our expression, which again is a mathematical statement that has one or more math terms. And then we talked about what a term is. We talked a little bit about what a factor is. So factor is going to be term or quantity multiplied with another term or quantity, creating a product. And now we've added one term here, quantity. And so when we're talking about an expression, a quantity is going to be an expression that's enclosed within parentheses. So if we look at this expression up at the top, uh, inside our parentheses, x plus 2 and y minus 4, each one of those would be considered a quantity. All three of these, the 3, the x plus 2, and the y minus 4, would be considered factors. So because they're all being multiplied together. So if I'm asked to identify the factors, all three of these, 3, x plus 2, and y minus 4, would be considered factors. The x plus 2 and the y minus 4 are considered quantities. So what we want to be able to do in this lesson is identify factors or quantities in an expression. So I just have a few different expressions listed down here at the bottom. 6 minus x would be considered a quantity. If we're talking about factors, the only factor that it has with it would be, we could say that it's being multiplied by 1, but generally we would say that this is just a quantity. The next one, m minus 3 times n plus 6, we would say this has two factors, m minus 3 and n plus 6. It also has two quantities, the m minus 3 and the n plus 6 are considered quantities here. And then this last one, just wanted to show this example. So we have 4xy times the quantity z plus 5. So that z plus 5, as we said, is a quantity because it's an expression inside of parentheses. Now, if you were asked what are the factors or how many factors are there, well, in this case, remember, if I have 4xy, that's really the same as 4 times x times y. We don't write those, we don't show those multiplication operations in there. It's just understood that those are being multiplied together. So the factors of this expression would be 4, x, y, and then that quantity z plus 5. So this actually has 4 factors, and they would be those particular ones. So again, these lessons here are just kind of working on how do we identify the different parts of expressions. We're starting to learn some of those math vocabulary terms that we want to use that math language when we are describing these different things. So as always, if you do have questions about anything from this lesson or other lessons, please let me know. Appreciate you taking the time to watch, and have a great day.